Yo, what's up,
Yo.
everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Dad Labs podcast. Yeah, buddy. It's another one. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's been a fun week. All these episodes we're dropping, man. Like you would think.
Yeah,
The editor.
we're taking it and we're kicking it up a notch.
You think the editor is tired? No, I want more. No, dude. Yeah. It's been fun, man. You know, I think with school in full fledged, I feel like everyone's kind of just back on that train of like, hey, we're rolling, we're good. You know what I mean?
I can see that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Rolling. Speaking of rolling,
what's
back
rolling?
in school.
Back in school.
How's kid pickup?
Oh, dude, you're bringing up kid pickup. Okay, look at here. Kid pickup so far has been pretty decent. Now, my kid's school, there's only one way in over this bridge
Okay.
and back out.
That sounds bougie.
It's super bougie, and they couldn't make another because the ideal
Like
way
a moat or a creek or something.
there's some type of like
Oh,
reserve or something special they need to.
some drainage. It's probably dry as a bone.
Probably is.
Yeah.
There's probably some random bird in there they're trying to protect.
Oh yeah, it's probably
Environmental.
It's an environmental maggot or something that
Yeah.
you can't touch.
No. So
Yep.
but there's only one way in, right?
Okay.
And then and one way out. So it's like two lanes. Well, there's two lanes and one lane to go. So two lanes to go in, and then one lane goes this way for these grades. This lane goes that way for these grades.
Oh.
But then everyone always ends up meeting right back in to that one lane to exit.
So when you say there's one bridge, there's literally one way in
It's
and out.
literally one way in and out, which I love for like security reasons. Like, all right, dog, like that's not such a great place to try to pull some crap on. Like,
got it, because you can only get in and out.
Yeah.
Unless they park down by the river and
by the river.
jump out the
Get down by the river.
Jump down the moat and disappear.
You swear like we're in Castle Country or something. But so Castle Country, medieval times, I would say.
I got you.
But it's cool. But then now there's so many rules, so you can only turn left into the school.
Okay.
You can't be
you can't hit it from this way.
You can't go the other direction and go right.
Oh, so then all the parents look at you like really bad.
Yeah.
Like,
and so,
who are you, newbie?
But people still do it. But then there's times where there's a police officer that comes out there.
He's like,
and he stops everybody. And so then everybody has to go back around, make a U-turn, and get in the line. And what's happening is they're cutting people off.
Of course.
So then they got to drive. Because people got to get to work. I mean, I don't got to go to work. So I'm like...
Is this drop off or pick up? Oh, this is drop off.
Drop off.
Okay, so everybody's in a hurry.
Everyone's in a hurry, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not. So I'm just like, yeah, man, people, this is wrong. People are parking illegally. People are getting close to hitting cars, bro. I haven't seen anybody do yet.
Is it getting tense?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't. Because everybody's got their kid's name in their windshield for pickup.
You got like last name.
She'll be like, I got you, bro. I know who you are.
So you got to be nice. That's the other thing too.
Yeah, you got to be nice.
You can't be that parent that just like takes it to the next level.
Is your school pickup pretty easy?
Oh yeah, it's very easy. Except for my only thing is that I've noticed that our school it's the same. They want you to go in
right
at the beginning of the school year. They give you the map and they're like, this is the way to go.
Right.
And there's plenty of room.
Right.
And there's plenty of time. The problem is like you were saying, is ours is staggered. So like K through 6th or K through 5th is picked up at this time, and then there's like you literally have 15 minutes.
Okay, so you have it quick.
But the problem is the parents that have kids that span on both of those grades.
Yeah.
So a lot of the parents will pull into the line and then pull off.
And then cut.
No, they pull off.
Oh.
So they're like, oh no, I'm over so you can get around me.
And I'm waiting for one more kid.
But the newbies, like the grandparents or the people that are like, kind of coming in, they'll, if they didn't pull over enough, they'll sit there. And it starts backing up the line. And then it's like, then you can't pick up your kid for the lower grades.
Right.
And then the middle school people are blocking the elementary school, and it just becomes like a whole thing.
Oh, dude, it's just
Because then it's like you got because here's what's worse. If the elementary school doesn't get picked up, they get whisked off to the after school program.
Uh-huh.
And so then that parent that's stuck
It
is
has
like,
a park.
well, and they're like, they go through the line and then they're like, okay, because everybody else is, picking up the older kids. And they're like, I got stuck up top.
Oh, dude, I feel like every school is the worst pickup ever. Like, I think you can go to every parent and be like, how's your school pickup and drop off?
My problem is, and Dad's, this is the number one problem I think we have. Nobody is considerate.
Nah, it's not. It's true.
It's the same. Like true. When I go to work and I have to battle the freeway, I get the you go ahead.
You're so nice.
I go ahead because most of the time, it's like, what am I gonna do? Like, oh no, I gotta get to work right now.
It's
true.
Like,
life is too short to be like, I gotta be there right now and riding the bumper of the person in front. It's like you can't. If you want to go and push them, just push them.
Okay, so check this out. I took my little guy to his first Padre game last night. Okay, and
what happened to that Padre game?
There's traffic. Oh, they won.
Oh, they won.
Whatever. I will say.
And they didn't even score.
So you know how I'm a hat guy.
Yes.
And I love hats, and I buy every team's hat.
You bought a bunch of Padre hats.
No, but I do have one. And I almost wear my Dad Labs hat to the game last night.
Should have.
And I'm going, promotion. Bro. I did get one subscriber out of the game, though.
Nice.
And
Dad
so,
Labs.
Yeah, if he watches, man, he's about to have a baby. Congratulations.
Yes.
It's Mikey. His name's Mikey.
Mikey, what up, Mikey?
So I'm there, bro. And I said, we're going. And I'm like, oh, my kid's all Padre'd out because he likes the Padres.
Yep.
And,
as he should.
And shush your face. And so what I did it, I was like my lady was like, I'm all, should I wear it? And she was like, oh my God, he would love it. And when Travis, my oldest boy, was younger, and Garrett had just been born, my youngest one, I would take Travis to a lot of games, and he would wear Padre stuff, and now he's a Dodger fan. I
have to admit, I love taking my kids when they were younger. My youngest and my middle, my 8-year-old and my 5-year-old, I haven't been because it's just so expensive.
It is. So I decided, I said, I'm gonna be a good dad. I wore my Padre hat to the game.
Right. So you're the reason they won.
No, my little guy is, because all the people around him, because he was cheering and he made a sign said "Go Tatis,"
nice.
And everyone was like, "You got to come back to every game, kid. You're the good luck charm."
Yes.
But since
I'm gonna hold you to that,
since we're talking about traffic, like even like going to big events, like that can be very like chaotic. Yes. Now, if I'm by myself, like I can be a little bit more LA driver, right? Like. But when I got the kids with me, I gotta watch myself, man.
I agree, and here's my thing. My whole take on it. Usually, all my kids, and if you've seen the past podcasts, I'm the grandpa driver, right?
Slow.
But it's funny because I look around me and I see that guy because I have, I don't know, maybe 4 feet of gap between me and the car in front of me.
Totally.
I see the guy with, blazing eyes that gets in there as fast as possible, as if I was going to try to close the gap on him.
You don't hate like that sometimes? You don't be like...
Here's what I don't like.
My wife calls that love lockering.
Here's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's an interesting term.
Love lockering.
Huh, interesting.
It's more so when we gone traveling, when the big rigs decide to play games on you.
So what I do is when I see that I'm not going to get smashed by the big rig and he's got enough, I'll flash my lights to him and be like, you got room.
You're not supposed to flash lights. Flashlights is fight.
No.
You're on a fight.
In trucker lingo, it's the opposite. You're clear.
I've never been a trucker, so.
It's you're clear. I've been on enough road trips to know I see the flash. And then they do what they'll do is they get in front of you and they put their hazards on. As a thank you.
Oh gosh, you're communicating with truck drivers?
Yes.
That's scary, bro.
I think
there's a movie out there where that kind of happens where they're nice. And I think Kirk Douglas or somebody's in it.
I'm sure. And
they go and the guy goes and finds them and then like kidnaps the wife, bro.
Of course, dude.
Dude, I'm nothing against truckers, man, but Man,
Those
that
guys have it so hard.
they
And so
do.
that's my thing. It's like, dude, here you are, you're just trying to get from point A to point B to get paid. And all these little you know what's aren't letting you in.
Yeah.
Because you're this big giant truck driver.
But when there's 2 lanes, like
Shout out to my truck drivers.
yeah, but in 2 lanes, they got to stay on the right side.
Yes, I
And
agree.
I hate when they try to pass one of their own buddies.
Because they have to. Sometimes, but you got to remember too, they have a 52-foot trailer. That thing could be loaded and maxed out at 75,000 pounds
Of methamphetamine.
and they just can't get whatever rig they got is just not going to go fast. So
yeah, and don't get me wrong, I don't f with truck drivers.
No.
Like I don't honk at them.
That's probably the worst thing you could.
I don't do any of that because they got CB radios, bro. And they be like, "Roger, Roger, check 10-4, get this guy in this car, man."
But let's get back to
we digress.
We digressed a little bit. So for me, I see. So getting back to the original story, I will give the 4 feet. What I don't like is you don't put your blinker on, and then you get in and you're lined up as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Like, what I do is I'll put my blinker on. Sometimes I'll put my blinker on unless it's like a obvious merge.
Yeah.
Then it's like, do I really need to put my blinker on? Because we both see that we're merging.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's zipper, right? Come on, everybody knows
Zippers.
the zipper, right?
Let each other in. Let
Yeah.
each other in.
It's as long as they gradually get over, then I'm totally fine.
Yeah.
It's that guy that's like boom, and then he acts like he's there and he guards the spot in front of him. And he rides that person, and he doesn't want anybody in. And I'm like, I just let you in, as a pure courtusy. Yeah. And here you are being a jerk to somebody else.
Yeah, you got to watch what you say in the car, man, because especially when the kids are there, because these new cyber trucks that come out.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not like them at all. I think they look ugly, and so I was driving, and I had my little one in the back with me, and I'm all, ugh, I hate those ugly cars, man. And I didn't know he was listening to me. Oh. And then now he goes, hey, Dad, there's those ugly cars you hate.
Oh,
and I was like,
no.
Oh, man.
So to curtail that, I agree.
Got to be careful.
But we turned it into, if anybody out there remembers Slugbug.
Uh-huh. I do.
Okay. If you remember Slugbug, this is what we've done. And I think I probably on a previous podcast, I probably mentioned
this. Oh, yeah, you did.
You tap the roof.
Oh, yeah.
And you say Cybertruck, and you tap the roof.
Oh, for Cybertruck.
Yeah, for Cybertruck, tap the roof.
You're not hitting?
Well,
I feel like for a Cybertruck,
we do it so that person has to be quiet for 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
They have to sit there for 1 minute.
For you finding the dumb aluminum Cybertruck.
Yes, exactly.
Shush your face.
Well, I have one boy that loves it, absolutely loves it, and I told him, I said, hey, when you're old enough and you could, if they're still around, those tin cans, and you can find them, then by all means, get your Cybertruck. You can drive me around.
Well, it's just people have Tesla has those ability to just drive themselves, right?
Auto drive, yeah.
And like sometimes that stuff don't work for what's going on the freeway or whatever. Because I'm not really bad, and I've been getting so much better at holding my road rage. I will only go crazy, not crazy, but like I haven't honked anymore. I'm really staying away from the honking thing, bro. And I only honk, and especially when I have my kids with me, when I feel like they're doing something dangerous.
Yeah, I will. If someone's about to come into me, I will for sure.
I would have been a good cop, bro, for sure.
I like to. We all like to say that in hindsight.
No,
but in the moment, it never happens. It never pans out.
They would have to replace my siren, my light button.
I think
because I'd be like, up, pull over.
I think everybody. So the standard horn is one thing. I think we should have 2 horns. One for emergencies, the other one just for being a jerk.
Like universal,
like a quack, stuff? A duck quack, or just something like one of those little clown horns. Like some silly little horn.
But it's hard, man. Like when you're trying to get to school and drop off, then hit to work, and you're like,
you're already building, right? So you're stressed because you're trying to get out the door,
right? You're
stressed because of who knows what is going on in your day, but the thing is that now you're starting to project on other people. And
Yeah.
this is the one thing that kills me. It's like, if you're not ready to go outside in the world and like be a responsible adult,
Yeah.
then check yourself back in, right? Like, don't come back
But I gotta
outside.
go. It's
I
time.
know, but that's, again, this is what happens.
The kids are gonna be late and get tardy. Like,
And you know what? Life happens.
oh snap! I forgot to get their lunch.
Life happens. It's like, even today, my son forgot his gym shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, he doesn't have gym until later in the afternoon. So, of course, when we're done here,
You're gonna go save them.
I'm going to go save him again.
Aww.
But again, it's like you have to. It's funny because I was telling him, I was like, I can only remind you so many times.
Mm.
And of course, when do I find out, right?
On the way to school.
And on the way to school. And then what happens on the way to school? Because we were just talking about it, right?
Uh-huh.
I come up to a flashing signals.
Okay.
And I'm backed up.
Oh,
And so I do one of those things where I'm driving like this, because this is how we all drive, right? Actually, I got the window down and I got one hand up. And I look in my rearview mirror, because what I should have done is I should have just gotten over, and because that lane was almost all
But
free.
see, but then you're that jerk passing everybody.
So did I? No, I
Okay.
didn't.
Okay.
I didn't because I'm like, you know what?
I hate those
have
people.
plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
We left at a reasonable time. It's only going to take me because this is the other thing that kills me, because everybody that flies by me on the freeway, and I was thinking about this this morning, because I was like, there was the one dude that was in front of me,
Yeah.
and he goes zoom, and he gets over, and it's a 4-way stop.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, so how theoretically, how much further is he going to get?
Really?
And in reality, we were neck and neck almost the whole time. He got there maybe 30 seconds to the next light. Faster.
There's no, and that's what I'm starting to think of
30
now.
seconds.
There's no way, and you get nothing out of trying to go boom, boom, and cut people off.
For all you dads that
I hate
that have road rage and you want to get there faster,
leave earlier.
do me a favor. You punch it into Google Maps, because you know what? Google Maps is going to get you there, or Apple Maps. It's going to get you almost on the exact same time.
Yeah.
So what you need to do, take a snapshot of Google Maps and the time that it says you got arrived. Okay. Then when you actually pull into that location, look at the clock, because majority of the time you're going to be 2 minutes late.
Yeah, that's true.
Majority of the time. And you didn't gain any time.
No.
I'd say 80% of the time, you're going to get there at the exact same time that it says, regardless of the speed. Unless you're flying low, like literally flying, you're not going to get there any faster.
I would always just leave earlier.
That's what I'm trying. Ultimately, that's what I'm trying. Use your phone, pick up your phone, and actually put in the time before you leave.
Get up earlier.
Punch it into the thing and say when you actually have to leave.
Yeah, we all say we should do that. Get up and prep, do lunches the day before, whatever.
Maybe we should, maybe what we're going to do is we're going to have an episode on technology.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll have an episode on technology.
I like that.
We drop a whole bunch of tips on what to use. I think we talked about it. You tell Siri to do it this time.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just, and you know what? For all those Dad Labbers out there, exclusive, we're going to have a Dad Labs website, podcast website, and we're going to put it up there, and we'll actually put a bunch of this stuff up there.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's helpful tips, right? Because you don't want to lose it in the school line, bro, because then now people start talking about you.
I had two stories. It hasn't been recently, but in the past, where their kids, it wasn't me, their kids, there was an incident, and then the dad lost it and was like, this guy, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then the kid in the back seat chimes up and adds on.
Oh, snap.
And drops that bad word. And then the dad was like, like, oops, I think I just set off, and you don't realize it because you're like all pent up in that moment, and it's not good.
It's not good, man.
It's not healthy. It's not good. And then you're not necessarily showing respect to others,
right?
And then you're not to mention you're driving this how many ton vehicle?
Yeah,
like it's not very dangerous.
It's
very dangerous,
very dangerous. And like I just keep going back to with your kids in the car, man. Like, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Is like you got to watch out because you're teaching these young people behind you how to act. And if you hate road rage so much, like then don't be road rage in front of your kids, because you're bringing
Yeah.
up the next generation of road ragers.
Yes.
And
Yes.
with music too, like, because of language, like if
Oh
you like you
yeah.
said about cussing, like, and then your
Yes.
kids are repeating it, like watch what you listen to, man. Like, I love hip hop music. I love 50 Cent. I love Ice Cube. I don't listen to that.
Yeah, you got to watch out. So like my son, the new thing, one of the new phrases, I'm sure there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have heard the 6'7". A lot of the kids use this phrase 6'7", right?
So
And
weird.
I was talking to my middle schooler, and I was like, he's like, yeah, we can't use it anymore because the teacher's all mad. And I was like, hold on, I got something for you. I got a new way to say it. So I like 80s music because that's
7-6.
Well, you know that song 8675309, right?
Yeah.
So I started playing it, and it's like 86753. So I sent him to school this morning with that playing, and I'm all, there's your new version of 6'7".
You're showing them how to like beat the rule.
But it's not necessarily. It's you can enjoy saying it.
What does 6'7" even mean?
I don't know. You know what? We should. Let's reach out as a podcast. Let's reach out to some of that. There's a teacher on YouTube that he explains it.
Okay.
And maybe we have a teacher in here, a middle school or high school teacher, and he can sit us down as dads and be like, "This is what it means."
Or just have like the kids come in here and be like, "Hey, what is the new slang?
Yeah,
what does it mean?"
They get all they get all weird about it.
Too cool about it.
Oh no, Dad, you can't say that. Oh, this skibbity blah blah blah.
Remember us? We were bomb.com.
I know. What's the bomb.com? And
bomb.com.
I totally remember all of that.
And like being like that was sick can mean totally different things. Sick could be the guy was sick. Sick could be cool. Sick could be not good.
That was
you
got rad.
You got all that new lingo.
All the stuff that we came up with. Now they have all this stuff. They call it certain brain rot.
Brain rot.
Because it's all like social.
I'm too old, man. I'm a grandpa now. I don't know what y'all talking about. I know balls and strikes. You're out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got to be careful, man, with driving angry. Lives are on the line when you're on the road. It's very important, especially with kids in the car.
And let's expand just a little bit on that. You feel differently because you're driving the car as a dad. The kid in the back seat, you don't know if they don't know what's going on. They're not paying attention. And all of a sudden, boom, they could get totally scared.
Yeah.
By, you slamming on the brakes, you accelerating fast for no reason. It's traumatizing, could be potentially traumatizing to them in the back seat. Like, they're just a passenger. They have no control of what's going on in this vehicle.
Yeah.
And then you're acting up and affecting them.
Yeah.
Not to mention affecting somebody else who's the other person that could be, they could be mentally ill. I'm just saying.
You having a bad day.
You don't know their situation, and in the end, it's like you got to give them some grace.
Yeah, grace is everything.
Yeah,
grace is everything.
Anyways,
well, there's our ploy on road rage with our kids.
Yes,
just take it easy,
slow it down.
I tell
pump
myself
the brakes a little bit on whatever you decide to do,
Tommy.
So
I'm not that bad, bro. I mean, but
for the most part, I haven't seen somebody gone off the rail. But oh man, it's just not fun. It's scary. It can escalate, and think of it this way: the escalation is what's scary, especially with kids in the car, and then even kids around, because a lot of kids they're not trained. We don't see this stuff on a regular basis.
You're right. You're like, oh, scared, like, oh crap.
Well, yeah, and they're like, and then next thing you know, what are they gonna do when they see something like that? Even if it's even worse. These two cars are going at it, and they're in this car, the third car. Then that story is going to be told by that kid all day long.
Yeah, and they're going to be
these two white cars.
There's going to be rumors about you.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways,
well, Dad Labbers, take it easy out in the road. We got precious cargo in your car. Well, that's another great episode. A little quick, short one here.
Yep.
We got a lot of good things coming up. This Friday, Mr. Jake Savicki, look out for that episode.
Yes.
And then we got more coming, man. We got a new dad coming in from a local podcast who's going to come on in and share some stuff with us as well about being a brand new dad. If you guys remember POV Welcome to Fatherhood,
Yep.
which is still available on YouTube, you know, get another person's perspective, and maybe we can help them out with some new baby ideas, you know, from some vet dads.
I like it.
Vet dads, yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, YouTube, everywhere. We're everywhere. Check us out. Check us out.
Check us out. Yes.
All right, man. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
We're out.
Labs out.
In the kitchen we stir, in the garage we race. Dad jokes never die, but they always bring a smile. Teaching you to write or just sitting on the case.